Have you finished watching the video and practices on the Kohan Academy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's get started. So today we will talk about the time management. Okay, so here are some classroom expectations for you. I hope all of you can make sure that you're always using English only. Try to respect yourself and also your classmates at all times, and I believe that you can do a very good job on this. And number 3 is that you have to be responsible for yourself, your actions, and your work. That means you will try to participate and collaborate with others in this cohort. Okay? How many times can you clap in 1 minute? Can you make a guess? If you clap hands without stopping for 1 minute, how many times can you clap?
Maybe 90 to 100.
100. So I will record the time and you will do this activity, okay? And later you will share the number with each other, okay? So we have 1 minute for all of you. And start. So Felix, can you tell me how many times did you clap just now?
248.
248? That's amazing. What about Charik?
193.
Okay, let me share the interesting fact with all of you. A 9-year-old boy from Florida, he has broken the new record for the most claps in 1 minute. How many times did he clap?
1,080.
1,080 times, that's right. So if you are interested at this world record, you can search the video on the internet. Do you think 1 minute is long for you or short for you?
Short.
It is
Actually, 1 hour is also short for me.
because you have tons of work to do every day, right? Now today we're going to talk about the time management. It is a very important life skills for you now and in the future. So now I'm going to put you into groups. Okay, we're going to have 2 groups, 2 people in each group. So you will exchange your ideas to each other, have a discussion about this topic. What is time management? And what are your strategies? What are your ways to make the time management, okay? Later when we come back, you will share the opinions, the group discussion results to each other, okay? So you will have 3 minutes to discuss with each other and then we'll come back, okay?
What is the time management? It helps you to do something you need to do, you have to do, you like to do, and you can make first, second, third of them. So you will have more time to do what you like to do. I will list all the things I have to do on the list. But sometimes I can't finish the whole list because the things are too much.
They can decide their time to many parts. When I decide my time, at first I must do the important thing first. Then I can have fun and I can do other things.
Last summer vacation, I did a plan. I just keep it 1 month. So I want to say, if you want manage the time, and you need to keep it. If you don't keep it, it doesn't make sense.
Management. That is like what Brian has mentioned, is to find a balance among all the things you need and you want to do. And here is a saying by Stefan. So can Charik read this saying for everyone?
Time management is really a misnomer. The challenge is not to manage time, but to manage ourselves.
From this paragraph, what is the key for time management? Here is a pre-assessment for you. Now take out a piece of paper, okay? So when I read the question to you, if you think you agree with it, and that is you can get 1 penny mark, okay? And when we finish these 10 questions, you can count how many penny marks do you have. Number 1, so do you estimate how many hours you will need to study every week? If you do this, give yourself a penny mark. If no, mark. Okay? Number 2, do you meet homework deadlines? For example, if Christopher asks you to submit the homework before Saturday, and if you do so, give yourself a 10 mark. If you always give it to him after Saturday, no 10 mark. Okay? Number 3. So you don't need to tell me the answer, okay? Now let's have a review at the result. If you have 8 to 10 scores, that means you're doing very well on managing your time. If you have 5 to 7 score, that means you're average, okay? And you have some good time management skills, but sometimes you need others' help. And if you have 1 to 4 10 marks, that means you have to make a plan for what you want to do. And if you still have to learn about time management, that's the reason why we're here today. Okay, so here is the driving question for today's project. So what is the key to make free time?
Time management.
Time management is the key to make more free time. So what is the key for effective time management? So now we're gonna watch a video together and then you will tell me the answer. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when we are watching a video, it will be paused for 4 times, okay? Every time there will be a question popping out. Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think the phrase on the plate mean? On the plate, do you still remember idiom? Like it rains cats and dogs. You know the meaning for every single word, but when you put them together, that's not what it means, right? So here, there's another idiom, on your plate. So what do you think on your plate means?
I think it is saying that the deadline is very close.
The deadline is close. So what are the ways we can use to figure out the meaning of the new words? Can we use vocabulary strategy from language arts class? For example, looking up the definition in a dictionary.
Yes.
Later, you can use the dictionary to figure out the meaning of this phrase. What is the first step when you are managing the time?
Start out with a list.
Start out with
a list.
With the least. Very good. Okay. So what about second one?
Estimate.
Estimate what?
Estimate the how much time you will do.
How long each test will take.
Activity.
Estimate how long each task will take, right? What is the third step?
Prioritize.
Prioritize, right?
Prioritize.
Think about which thing is the most important one and always do the
It's the project.
Right. What is the fourth one?
Making the schedule.
Make a schedule, make a plan, right?
Yeah.
Put all things on your calendar, on your schedule so that you won't forget it. Now let's check the answer together. So Rola, could you please read the 4 steps for the time management?
Okay. Consider everything we have to do and want to do during the day. Number 2, understand how much time each activity in a day will take.
Could you please take out a piece of paper and draw a tick mark like this? On the top, there are 2 labels. The first one is have to do's, and the second one is want to do's. And then you will make the list by yourself. Think about things that, for example, for today, what do you have to do? And what do you want to do? And then you will have to estimate how much time you have to spend on each activity. And if you're making the to-do list for one day, remember how many hours are there in one day?
24.
The time budget for you for each day is 24 hours, okay? And don't forget the time you need to spend on sleeping. That is something you have to do, right? So remember, keep these things in your mind. And when we try to balance the time budget, you can always use addition and subtraction, and always think about which activity, which task is the most important, and which activity is the most difficult. You have to spend the longest time. Okay, keep this question in your mind. When you are making the want to-do list and have to-do list, what strategies did you use just now? Let's check one by one. Did we consider everything we have to do, want to do during the day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did we understand how much time each activity will take? Did we spend time? Yes, right? Okay, very good. Did you put the important things, the first things first? So did we plan just now?
Maybe.
No. Yeah, we have listed all the things on the paper, but we haven't make a plan, right? So what can we use to make a plan?
Calendar.
Calendar, very good. So here is a very normal plan we use for a week, right? This is the weekly plan for the coming week. So what you have to do today as a homework is to, number one, make a weekly plan for the coming week. Remember, first of all, you have to list the things you have to do and want to do for a whole week on the paper, and then organize them, prioritize them, and then put them into the calendar, right? And during the whole week, you will create a time log to record the time you spend on each activity. So at the end of the week, you will try to find out the similarities and differences between the actual log and your estimation. So when we are making the plan, there are some technology tools we can use, right? So what is the first thing come into your mind?
Apple Calendar.
Yeah, Apple Calendar.
I have this.
Yeah, did you use it before?
Yeah, I'm using them right now because every class we need to do it online. So
yeah, so you have to use it, and then the Apple Calendar will remind you when there's an activity coming up, right? So what are the other technology tools you can use? Can you give me some examples?
Forest.
Forest. Okay, so let's come here. So Forest is an app that can help you stay away from your smartphone. Focus.
I know another app is about the time. The app is called a timer.
Oh, timers. Timing, right?
Yes.
So does that app have the same function like this one?
It's just like Forest is similar, but I have heard there have things that you can get money that you pay that for them, and if you don't
if you get focused,
yes,
and finish the task on time, right?
Yes.
You can
And
get
sometimes the other will fail, so you can get their money.
Oh, that's cool. We can try to use that and earn money every day.
Yes.
Okay, that's very cool. So we have Forest and we have Timing, right? Another app. So they have the same function just to help you to stay focused, and you can finish the work without disturbing, right? You will remind yourself, oh no, I cannot play with the mobile phone. I have to stay on the work, right? Okay, and there's another one. It's called Clockify. The Clockify is a time tracker. It is very helpful for you to record the actual time you spend on each activity. So when you are doing the activity, for example, I spend 90 minutes for my math homework. So when I finish, I can record it on the app. And after a week, it will show me how much time did I spend on different activities. With this data, bar graphs, pie graphs, I can know that how can I adjust, how can I change my plan, how can I change my weekly plan for next week, okay? So this kind of tools are very helpful. So remember, for this week, you're going to make a weekly plan. You can use the Apple Calendar or other calendars you might have, okay? Number two, you will create a time log to record how much time you spend on each activity. If you want, you can use the Clockify, okay? And you will find out the similarities and differences between these two, okay? And while you're doing the activity, because you want to stay focused, so you can use Forest or Timing or whatever apps that you know, okay? Okay, that's today's lesson. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for cooperation. You did a very good job. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.